Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys how I am able to moisturize my very dry hair. As you can see, it's extremely dirty. This is like 2-week-old hair. Yeah. It looks really dry, really fried, really dirty. As you can see, it's like gel residue, all kinds of stuff going on in my head. And I'm going to show you guys how I am able to get really pretty flawless curls with dry hair. I do have dry hair. My hair sucks up moisture really easily, so a lot of the products and stuff that I use are pretty heavy with oil, and it's mainly because my hair is extremely dry. Like before, when I first got natural, I used to do so many different techniques and things to to get my hair to get a lot of moisture. So yeah, I used to do everything to keep my hair moisturized, and my mom would still be like, your hair still looks dry. So there's a couple products that I will be using that I just wanted to like kind of, I don't know, like I won't say shout out because that's not really the case, but this Cantu coconut curling cream is the best, and it's like changed my curls every time I put it on during my wash and go. So I'm going to show you guys how I get my curls popping after it looks like this. Okay, so what I like to do is actually part my hair into 4 sections. They don't have to be neat. I just part them into 4 sections because I do wash my hair in sections. And I also do that throughout the whole entire process of my wash and go. Oh God, look at all that dirt. Like my hair is ridiculously dirty. Ridiculously dirty. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the first section, which I usually like to work from the back and then go forward. It's a lot easier to me that way. And when it comes to conditioner, I don't really need like a super duper good conditioner. Like I don't really need some conditioner that's going to, I'm basically just cleansing my hair. I'm not really hydrating it with the conditioner. I'm going to be doing that with my deep conditioner, which I'll show you that at the end. But I'm using this Suave coconut oil infused conditioner, damage repair conditioner, and it's not bad. Like I said, conditioner, I'm not really too like, you know, big on buying expensive conditioner because this is going to be getting rinsed out immediately. Now, if I was leaving it in my hair, I would get something a little bit better. But only thing I don't like about this conditioner is that it doesn't have alcohol in it, which I try to find conditioners that don't have that, which there are lots of conditioners that do not have alcohol. But at the time being, I was like, oh, the price is looking pretty good. It was like $1 or $2 or something like that. So yeah. So what I do is I just wet my hair first, and then I'm going to finger detangle first and then put the conditioner in my hair. So yeah, hair is wet now. I just like to lightly go through it with my fingers. What I like to do is kind of rake in, and once it gets stuck, I lightly pull it apart from the rest of the hair. Because I'm not necessarily going all the way through my hair and being forceful. I'm just going through like that. And then I'll go ahead and take a little bit of shedding. Take my conditioner. Another thing, this conditioner is a little bit watery, which like I said, I don't know. Conditioner to me, I don't think is really as important as like the deep conditioner. So I actually put this in my head. I do not scrape with my nails on my scalp. I just use the palms of my hand, my fingers, and I rub it in. And I do the same thing when I have the conditioner in. I just bring it through my fingers like this. Just doing some finger detangling. And I actually just go ahead and wrap it around, clip, and I let it sit there until the end. And the end, that's when I rinse all of my hair out all at the same time. So I just let that sit to the side, and I'm going to continue with the other side. From what I can see, so we're good to go. Now I'm about to do the same thing again, which is section my hair off into 4 sections. This is what I do with every single process. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and move the camera a little bit further down so you can see what I'm gonna do. This is the hair that came out when I was detangling, finger detangling. And to be very honest with you, this is pretty good because what I'm about to show you is the black tea treatment that I have been doing, where I put the black tea into this water bottle and then I will spray that on before I put my deep conditioner on. And my hair shedding is not as bad. There is there is some strands in the sink as well, which I will go ahead. I have this little thing to stop the hair from going down the drain. It's working okay, but not as good as I want it to work. But this is how much hair that's been that shed or that came out, which to me, like I said, that's really not as much as it could have been because my hair usually sheds a lot. So with the black tea, I did brew 2 bags of just regular black tea. You can get any kind of black tea, and I brewed it. I'm gonna be pouring it into the cup, making sure to get it in the sink and not on the counter, because I definitely just did. What I like to do is actually brew my tea before I do anything, so that while I'm conditioning my hair, it's actually cooling off a bit, so that it's not so extremely hot when I put it on my head. It still is kind of warm, but that's okay. You want it to be warm. So yeah, let me just clean that up. And yeah, so I just put my black tea in this spray bottle, and that's what I'm going to be using for my I've been doing this. This is going to be I want to say this is my 3rd week doing this. I'm doing like a nice little black tea challenge. I think if I do it 8 weeks and do this probably like twice out the year, this will help a lot of my shedding issues, because the caffeine in black tea is supposed to help with growth and with shedding, so they say. So I'm actually trying to see if it works, because my hair was shedding extremely bad. So what I like to do is, like I said, I like to work in the back of my head first. I'm going to spray the black tea basically like in my scalp and on my hair. And I do that until I feel like, okay, I've got pretty good amount in my scalp. Like I said, it is a little bit still warm. Just make sure it's not like boiling hot when you put it on your scalp, because that will hurt. So I put that on, and the deep conditioner I'm using is the Shea Moisture. This is the Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. I love this stuff because it is very thick and it smells so good. So I like to put the black tea on my head, and then I like to go from my ends and then also work my way up with the deep conditioner. And to be honest, I'm very heavy-handed with my deep conditioner because my hair is so dry a lot of times, and for me to make sure my moisture is stayed for the whole week of my my wash and go, I like to put a lot of deep conditioner in my head. So I'm just running that through. So once I put the deep conditioner in, I like to go ahead and take my comb and go from my ends and work up to the roots to comb it in. I like to be pretty careful. And then I wrap it up and clip. And I'm gonna do that to the other side as well. Okay, so the deep conditioner and the tea is all in my head, clipped. I like to go ahead and take a shower cap to put over my head. And I have one of those hooded, like heated caps, and I'm going to be putting that on my head for about 15 minutes to kind of I usually do 30, but because I'm filming this, I want to do a little shorter. But you can always do 15 to 30 minutes to heat it so the moisture, so the moisture is locking into your hair. So that's what I'm about to do now. Okay, so I went ahead and rinsed out the deep conditioner and also the black tea that was in my hair. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and section my hair as even as possible into 4 sections to begin the moisturizing part of this video. And also, just a little side note, my hair is extremely soft. It already feels really moisturized already from the deep conditioner. And now it's just going to get even better. So the bottle is really messed up. I think it's because whenever my hands are really wet, it messed up the bottle like this. So don't pay attention to that. I think the water basically tore off the the whatever is on this bottle. It just kind of tore it off. But this is the Cream of Nature leave-in conditioner, the Morocco series or whatever. It is, you do have to shake to activate is what it shows on the bottle, but you can tell when it's separated, the liquid with all the other ingredients. You need to shake it. And this is their spray leave-in conditioner. That's what I put in first. And I also actually separate, see those pieces of I don't know what that is. The pieces of the bottle, the paper that's on the bottle, it just flakes everywhere when your hands are wet. So I'm trying to not get that in my hair, but it's literally all over my fingers. Gross. Good grief. So what I like to do is go ahead, it's literally all in my hair. I don't know if I have to rub my hands on my pants or what. That is so annoying. But anywho, what I like to do is actually section this section of hair into 2. And I like to clip that to the side. And then I go ahead and spray my leave-in conditioner into this section. I go ahead and put my Cantu Grow Strong strengthening treatment in my hair. because I am trying to strengthen my hair so it can stop shedding. So what I like to do is go from the roots, and I like to bring it all the way down to the ends of my hair. And I don't put a whole bunch in it, but enough. So I do that. And then next up I actually use a light oil, which is coconut oil. I had to melt my coconut oil in a bowl. You can use whatever coconut oil, to be honest. And I just also apply that in my hair and just kind of rake it through with my fingers. And also massage it into my scalp as well in this section. Then I go ahead and take the best curling cream I've ever used, the Cantu Coconut Curling Cream, and I'm going to apply a decent amount. I'm going to say about that much is good for this section, and I'm going to also rake that in. Now, I'm going to put a little bit more because my dimming brush that I used actually broke. Which is kind of annoying since the fact that that brush is $9, $10, whatever. And I've never spent $10 on a brush before. So what I like to do is rake my fingers through it really well. Make sure the product is really in my hair good. And as you can tell, just like the difference of my curl pattern from what you've seen earlier to right now is already a difference. Let me see if we can get a little closer. It's already a difference with my curl pattern. So I'm going to take the other half of that section and I'm going to go ahead and do the same steps. Okay, now I like to do this step when the hair is all together. I don't necessarily like to do this step in different sections because this oil is very thick. But I like to take any black Jamaican castor oil. And I'm running kind of low. I have some more, but okay. I'm running kind of low though. This bottle is basically almost done. And then I like to just take that amount of oil because it's very thick. I like to run it all through that one big section because it's going to lock and seal this moisture into my hair. And as you can see, my curls are definitely popping. And what's crazy is that when my hair dries, the curling cream, it doesn't harden, but it has like this feeling like it's keeping your hair locked in the same curl pattern. Like it's not making the curl tighter. It's actually going to stay in this same exact pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with all my hair and I'm going to show you the end results. So I will be back. Okay, so this is my hair with all of the products in them. Of course, I'm going to get shrinkage. Like I said, the pattern of it though is going to stay the same, but of course it is probably going to shrink a little, which I will then pick it out. I am going to have to let it go ahead and sit and dry. I usually let it air dry, and to be very honest, I don't really do, oops. I really don't do wash and goes like right out the door and go. Like I never really do that. With the wash and go, I usually let it sit in my hair for about an hour to dry, or an hour to 2 hours to dry, because I have so much stuff in my hair and a lot of the products. So I like to do it at least 2 hours or an hour to 2 hours to dry, because as you can see, there's a lot of product. Now the back of my hair has already dried. Like the white cream has basically already dried into my hair. And as you can see, my curl pattern is like really nice. And honestly though, it's all because of the Cantu curling cream. I never even thought about trying this product until maybe like a month ago. And when I put it on my hair, I was like, I definitely need to do a wash and go routine with this, because my hair is so dry, and I could never get my curls to look like this with any product. And even those like really expensive products that I buy, not gonna name any names, but when I buy those expensive curling creams, I never see like the results that I want. And the fact that this product is probably, I want to say $6 or $7 is amazing, because usually those products that I get are like 12 and up as far as the pricing for curling creams. And like I said, my curls never ever come out like this. Like, I don't do anything but finger detangle and put the cream, and my hair is already curled in nice curls compared to what it looked like before. And my hair normally doesn't dry like this. It usually is a frizzy mess. And even though it's not completely dry yet, my hair, it still looks so moisturized when I'm done and when I pick it out to make it a little bit bigger. And it usually looks really, really good. So I get so excited because, yeah, my hair never looks like this, ever. So yeah, I will go ahead and show you guys a couple pictures of it in the video, because I don't want to record like, oh, this is the final results, me picking it out. I'm just going to take some pictures of it and kind of have like a little slideshow of the back of my hair, the front, the sides, so you can see exactly what I mean when I'm talking about this curl pattern. And that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share if you would like to. I have my Instagram and my Snapchat at the bottom to get more pictures and see when I've uploaded a video if you want to check that out as well. Thanks. Alright, so I said I wasn't going to film this part of me showing my hair, but because last night it was just taking way too long to dry, and it was really late actually when I filmed the video, so I went ahead and just said forget it, I'll just show them what it looks like once I get out of work. And this is what my curls look like. I don't know if you can tell, my hair is extra shiny. My curls are popping. It is you know, really tight, and the curls have really shrunk. And I tried to pick it out this morning, but it was still a little damp. So whenever you try to pick it out like that, it's still going to shrink back in. So I just left it alone, and I said I would just do a stretching method tonight on my hair to see if that will help stretch it out a little bit, because like my hair is literally like all the way down here, and this curls is just kind of making me look like I have really short hair. So I'm going to do the stretching method tonight so I can try to get it to look a little bit fuller and bigger, because it's a little too small for my liking. So yeah, this is what it looks like as an end result with everything that I did to my hair. Yep. And yeah, so hope you guys, you have dry hair, try it out, because it definitely is a great way to moisturize your hair. My hair is so shiny and bouncy, and like as you can see, my curls are back to life. But all right, thanks for watching. Bye.